Hello aspirant, I hope you guys are doing well. So I welcome you all to this amazing platform of Top IS. So in this particular video, we will be solving guest questions of UPSC 2026. Basically, we have taken the help of AI as well to frame these questions. So follow these questions consciously. Okay. So let's start. So first part that we will be dealing with polity and governance. So during the solving of the question, simultaneously we will be using timer over there so that you guys have enough time to solve the question. Okay, once timer is up, then we will be watching the solution of the question. So let's go ahead. So first question, consider the following. Right to vote in India is a fundamental right. Right to information is a fundamental right under Article 19(1)(a). Right to privacy has been declared a fundamental right by the Supreme Court. So these are the options. Okay, so let's solve. I hope you guys are solving the question. So 10 seconds to go. Time up. So let's see first option. Right to vote in India is a fundamental right. This is not correct. Okay, so right to vote is not a fundamental right. Okay, and right to information is a fundamental right under Article 19(1)(a). It is correct. Okay, and the third option, right to privacy, has been declared a fundamental right by the Supreme Court. This option is also correct. So 2 and 3 is correct. So option B is correct. Basically, this right to vote is a legal right. Okay, under Representation of People Act. Representation of People Act 1950. Okay, so right to vote is a legal right under Representation of People, RPA Act of 1950. Okay, so right to information is a fundamental right under Article 19(1)(a). It is correct, and right to privacy has been declared a fundamental right by the Supreme Court. It is also correct. Okay, the case related to explanation of this question is also given over here. So right to information is a legal right under Article Representation of People Act 1950, and right to vote is not a fundamental right. Right to information is derived from freedom of speech under Article 19(1)(a), and right to privacy is a fundamental right, and Supreme Court declared it as fundamental right. Okay, and Swami case of 2017 is related to the right to privacy. Okay, so let's go ahead for next question. So another 30 seconds will be given to you guys. So solve the question. Time up. So let's see the solution of this question. So the correct answer of this question is option A. One nation, one ration card scheme is implemented under National Food Security Act 2013. Okay. So question number 3. With reference to the Election Commission of India, consider the following. It is a constitutional body under Article 3 to 4. Chief Election Commissioner is removed from the same manner as the Supreme Court judge. The Election Commission can advise disqualifications of MPs, MLAs under the 10th schedule of the Constitution. Okay, so correct answer of this question is 1 and 2 only. Okay, that Election Commission is of India is a constitutional body है under Article 3 to 4, and Chief Election Commissioner can be removed by the same manner as the Supreme Court judge. Okay, and Election Commission do not advise disqualifications. Okay, under the 10th schedule, basically, speaker do the same. Okay, speaker do that work. Okay, so speaker decide the disqualification under sentence schedule. Okay, so this question is done. Okay, here we have given the explanation for you guys. Under 10th schedule, speaker decides on disqualification. Speaker decides, not the Election Commission. Okay, statement 1 and 2 are correct. That are Election Commission is a constitutional body under Article 3 to 4, and Chief Election Commission is removed from his position by the same manner as the Supreme Court judge. Okay, so next question. Simultaneous elections proposal requires amendment in. So 30 seconds is given to you guys. 19 seconds left. Time's up. So let's solve. Simultaneous elections proposal requires amendment in Representation of the People Act, Constitution of India, Code of Criminal Procedure, and Rules of Procedure of the Parliament. So answer 1 is correct. 1, 2 and 4. Option 3 is in. So Representation of People Act, yes, it requires the amendment in Representation of People Act. Okay, and also require amendment in Constitution of India. as Article 83, 85, 172. Okay. Abuse. And rules of procedure of parliament also being changed. Okay, so option A 1 to 4 is correct, and code of criminal procedure is here. So it is taking a lot of time. So now onward, timer will not be in operation. Okay, so it just go through the questions, and if you are solving by yourself, so pause the video, solve the questions, and move ahead. Okay, so let's see fifth question. Which of the following are components of India's forex reserve? Okay, first gold, special drawing rights, foreign currency asset, reserve position in IMF. So the these options are given over here. So option D, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 means all are correct. Okay, India's forex reserve comprises gold, special drawing rights, STRS, foreign currency asset, reserve position in IMF as well. Oh, okay, so India's forex reserve comprises all these things. Explanation. See, let's see the explanation. Answer D. All four are official components of RBI's foreign exchange reserve. Okay, these are gold we have seen, foreign currency reserve position is IMF, and SDRS. Okay, so let's see another question. So consider the following statements about green bonds. What are these green bonds? Okay, they are issued by government agencies. They must be used exclusively for financing environmentally suitable projects, sustainable projects. The SEBI has introduced regulation for green debt securities in India. Okay, option 2 and 3 is correct only, and this option 1 is incorrect. Okay, as green bonds are not limited to government. Okay, and you know one thing, they must be exclusively for financing environmentally sustainable projects. It is also true. And SEBI has introduced regulation for green debt securities in India. This is also correct. So option A, that is 2 and 3 is correct. Okay, so this is the explanation. SEBI regulate debt, green debt securities. So SEBI has predefined a regulation regarding green debt securities. Okay, and when this basically green bonds are issued by government as well as corporatives as well. Private agencies, corporate do also the same. Okay, so another question that we have, minimum support price MSP is recommended by Niti Aayog, Commission for Agriculture Cost and Prices, NABARD, and Ministry of Food Processing. Correct answer for this question is CSEP. Minimum support price MSP is recommended by Commission for Agricultural Costs and Prices. Okay, so CSEP, Commission for Agricultural Costs and Prices, recommends minimum support price. Okay, this is very much useful for the farmers. Okay, so CSCP under Ministry of Agriculture recommends MSP. Okay, good question it is, that CSCP, Commission for Agricultural Cost and Prices, Commission for Agricultural Cost and Prices under Ministry of Agriculture recommends MSP, minimum support price. So let's go for a question. Consider the following: repo rate, cash reserve ratio, market borrowing of state government, reserve repo rate. Okay, CRR, RRR. Okay, and repo rate. Which of the above are the part of RBI's monetary policy toolkit? So correct option for this question is 1, 2 and 4 only. Okay, so this basically cash reserve ratio, repo rate and reserve repo rate are part of RBI's monetary policy toolkit. On the other hand, market borrowing of state government is not the part of RBI policy toolkit. Okay, so option number 1, 2 and 4 are correct. Market borrowings are managed by RBI but not monetary policy instrument. Okay, monetary policies are determined by government. So another important section, let's see, that is environment and geography. So first question is, which of the following are Ramsar site in India? Loktak Lake, Bhoj wetland, Pulicat Lake and Nal Sarovar Lake. Which are the Ramsar site in India? Okay, so these are your answer. So this Loktak Lake, Bhoj wetlands, Pulicat Lake and Nal Sarovar Lake, all are the Ramsar sites in India. Okay, so all are correct. So option number D, 1, 2, 3, 4 is correct. All 4 are Ramsar wetlands. Pulicat Lake is situated in Andhra Pradesh, is also an Ramsar site. And let's say for another question, Great Indian Bustard is found mainly in Desert National Park Rajasthan, Kanha Tiger Reserve MP, Bhitarkadika Odisha and Periyar Wildlife Sanctuary. So answer of this question is A, Desert National Park Rajasthan, Great Indian Bustard. Great Indian Bustard is found in Desert National Park, Rajasthan. Okay, and this Great Indian Bustard is critically endangered and found mainly in Rajasthan, Desert National Park and Gujarat grasslands. Okay, so this is also an important point, that Great Indian Bustard are found in Rajasthan's Desert National Park and Gujarat's grasslands. Okay, so let's go ahead for another. Which of the following river are west flowing in peninsular India? Narmada, Tapi, Mahanadi, Mandovi. So the correct option of this question is Narmada, Tapi, and Mandovi. Mahanadi is incorrect option. Mahanadi falls in Bay of Bengal. Okay, so it is not the west flowing river in India. Okay, which of the following pairs are correctly matched? Kaziranga, one horn rhinoceros. Okay, Kaziranga is famous for one horn rhinoceros. Kevalado, Kevaladeho Ghana National Park is famous for Siberian crane, and these Siberian crane are migratory basically. Siberian crane, as the name suggests, they come from Siberia in winter season, and the Chigam is famous for Hangul deer. So all three are correctly matched. Okay, so option number D is correct. The Chigam is famous for Hangul deer. Kevladev is famous for Siberian crane, that is migratory, and Kaziranga is famous for one horned rhinoceros. Okay, so another part of the GF, that is science and tech and current affairs. So let's see. First question: quantum key distribution QKD is related to. Quantum key distribution QKD. Secure communication technology, satellite navigation, blockchain mining, nuclear safety. So quantum key distribution is related to secure communication technology. Secure communication technology. Okay, quantum key distribution is related to secure communication technology, basically quantum mechanics. Quantum mechanics is involved over here. So let's see another question. Which of the following are the part of India's green hydrogen mission? Production of 5 MMT by 2030, setting up hydrogen hubs, development of electrolyzers. These are your option 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, and 1, 2, 3. So in this particular question, the part of India's green hydrogen mission or production of 5 MMT by 2030, this is also correct. Setting up hydrogen hubs, this is also correct, and development of electrolyzers, also correct. Okay, so all three are correct, 1 and 2. So all three are targeted under National Greenhouse Hydrogen Mission. So another question: PM Gati Shakti plan is primarily aimed at skill development for youth, coordinated infrastructure planning, women entrepreneurship, rural electrification. So this is correct option. Okay, option B is the correct option. Basically, PM Gati Shakti is primarily aiming coordinated infrastructure planning in India. Okay, so it is a national master plan for multi-modal connectivity and integrated infrastructure. So PM Gati Shakti is related to infrastructure planning. Okay, so let's move to next question. So next question that we have is question number 16, that is Indrajal system recently seen in news is related to. Basically it is asking that internal system is related to which sector. Okay, it is AI based agriculture monitoring, it is indigenous anti-drone defense system, it is satellite based weather predictor, or it is smart city surveillance. Okay, so the correct option for this question is option number B, that is INRIJAL is basically dedicated for indigenous anti-drone defense system. Okay, so INRIJAL is nothing but India's indigenous anti-drone system. Okay, so next part of the general study that we will be covering is polity and governance. So question number 17 onward we will be having question related to polity and governance. Okay, so first question related to polity and governance is this question number 17. So let's read this question. So consider the following about the governor. Okay, governor holds office during the pleasure of president. He can nominate one member from Anglo-Indian community to state legislative assembly. And last option, he has the power to dissolve the legislative assembly. So option 1 and option 3 are correct and option 2 is incorrect. At before 2020 there was a provision for Anglo-Indian. Okay, but after 2020 means after 104th amendment act of 2020 we removed this provision. We removed the provision for Anglo-Indian. Okay, so otherwise these two options are correct. Let's go to another question. Here explanation is also given. Nomination of Anglo-Indians was abolished by 104th Amendment Act 2020 and statement 1 and 3 are correct. Okay, so which of the following are constitutional bodies? Finance Commission, Niti Aayog, National Commission for SCs, and GST Council. So except second answer Niti Aayog, all options are correct. Okay, so National Commission for SC, GST Council, these are basically constitutional bodies. On the other hand, Niti Aayog is not a constitutional body, it is an executive body. Okay, so Niti Aayog is executive body. So option 1, 3 and 4 is correct. Option number B is correct. So here explanation is also mentioned. Niti Aayog is an executive body and it is not a constitutional body. Okay, so another question is question number 19, that is anti-defection law is contained in anti-defection law is contained in 8th schedule, 9th schedule, 10th schedule or 11th schedule. So correct option for anti-defection law is 10th schedule. 10th schedule means option number C is the correct. So explanation is mentioned here and this anti-defection law was aided by 52nd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1985 Act 1985. Okay, and it is contained in 10th schedule of the Constitution. Okay, so this is important point that anti-defection law is added by 52nd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1985 in the 10th schedule. So next question that we have is, which of the following fundamental duties were added by the 86th Constitutional Amendment Act of 2000? Okay, which was the fundamental duty among these options that was added by 86th Constitutional Amendment Act of 2002? So these are your options: duty to uphold sovereignty and integrity, duty to protect environment, duty of parent to provide education, and duty to safeguard the public property. So option number C is the correct. Duty of parents to provide education. So 86th Constitutional Amendment Act inserted Article 21A and added fundamental duty of parents to educate children 6 to 14 years. So this will be the fundamental duty of every parent, that he or she should must provide their children primary education, basically who belongs in this age group of 6 to 14. Okay, so this is also an fundamental duty, and this was added by 86 Constitutional Amendment Act that inserted a new article, that is 21A. Okay, so let's go to next question. Let's deal with some question related to economy. Okay, so what is open market operation? Okay, open market operation. Options are basically, I am hiding that one, but no need. You guys have already seen that. But do it by yourself. Okay, do it by yourself. Okay, so open market operation, OMA, refers to borrowing by state government, purchase and sale of government security by RBI, foreign currency transaction by RBI, and or disinvestment of PSU. So correct option is option number B. Purchase and sale of government security by RBI is known as open market operation. So open market operation refers to purchase and sale of government securities. Okay, so no need to explain this explanation. Next, we have this question: which of the following are part of India's capital account? Okay, part of capital account: FDI inflows, FII investments in stock market, external borrowing, or remittances from abroad. So FDI inflows, this is correct. Option 2 is also correct, and option 4 is correct. External borrowing is not a part of capital account. Okay, FDI inflows, FII investment in stock market, and remittances from abroad, these are the part of capital account. On the other hand, external borrowing is not the part of capital account. Okay, as explanation suggests, it's FDI inflows, FII investment in stock market, and एक्सटर्नल बोरोइंग, ये जो है हमारे पार्ट है किसके, करंट अकाउंट के कैपिटल है। रेमिटेंसेस फ्रॉम अब्रॉड, ये हमारे पार्ट है करंट अकाउंट का। Another question that we have is question number 23. Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management Act aims at maintaining foreign exchange reserve FRBM, okay, ensuring interstate fiscal transfer, reducing fiscal deficit, monitoring FDI inflows. So, the Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management FRBM Act aims to reduce fiscal deficit. Okay, so this is the explanation. FRBM, Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management Act, seeks to reduce fiscal deficit and promote fiscal discipline. Okay, so what is bad bank? Bad bank is nothing but an asset reconstruction company handling NPAs. Okay, bad bank is an asset reconstruction company handling NPA. NARCL, National Asset Reconstruction Company Limited, is India's bad bank. For example, NARCL. Okay, so bad bank refers to an asset reconstruction company handling. So these are 24 questions that we discussed. So prepare the topics related to these points as well. Okay, so these will be beneficial for your upcoming exam. So best of luck and achieve the goal what you want to do. Thank you. Bye bye.